Krishna Bus Tour by Mitra Das, Chapter 16, Calgary, Alberta. Narayan continued his last 2 weeks of college studies while on tour, then took his final exam at the Calgary Krishna Temple on the busiest day of their year. Volunteers cooked and packed and loaded trucks with supplies for the Ratha Yatra, while my son shut out the world around him and used the temple's Wi-Fi. Our buses had already left for the festival site, and the temple was emptying fast. When Narayan was done, I asked around for a ride to the festival site. The only thing left was a delivery truck. "It won't be comfortable," our host said, "but I'll get you there." We sat in the back of the truck on barrels of food bound for the festival. "How did you do on your exam, Narayan?" "I got an A. That was quick." The driver pointed to Calgary's highlights, which we glimpsed through the truck's tiny window. "They've built tunnels up there so people can walk from building to building in the winter." "How cold does it get in winter?" -40, -50. Life goes on. You do what you have to. It can get cold here even in summer. We're lucky to have such a nice day. There should be a good turnout at this festival. Another truck was parked in the loading zone with devotees unloading supplies. Devotees unloading supplies. "They've taken our parking spot," our driver said. He rolled his window down and called out, "Hare Krishna, how long will you be?" The other driver answered by tipping his head from side to side. "This can mean a lot of things depending on what part of India you're from. Usually it means everything's okay." 5 minutes, he answered, flashing all 10 fingers twice. "Okay," our driver also tipped his head from side to side, but it was more abrupt, which meant he wasn't really okay with it, but he understood. He said 5 minutes with his voice, but 20 with his hands, I said. "We'll be all right," our driver said. "Why don't you join the festival?" "Okay, thank you for the ride and the tour of Calgary." I tipped my head side to side to show how much Hindi I understand. The park reminded me of downtown Delhi, tightly packed with people in saris and turbans. A long line stretched to the free feast booth, with people talking loudly and gesturing as our driver had. The bus tour drama team had on their costumes. "We're on in 20 minutes. It looked like a challenging venue with so much activity. The colorful striped Festival of India tents defined the festival grounds. For us, it was just another day on the bus tour. But for the locals, it was a rare sunny day, a chance to meet neighbors and to connect with seekers who might be invited to visit the temple in the coldest part of winter. People walking by might think it was a family picnic for Indian people until they got called over to a booth for a free meal or a book. The weather held all day, and the sun stayed up late into the evening as local Calgary Krishna kids helped us pack up the tents. A leader called, "Hari Bol, grab a pole." Then 6 people lifted the tent by its poles and carried it to the truck, where another team dismantled it. The first group ran to get the next tent. "Hari Bol, grab a pole," while the next team stripped the tent down and packed it up before the next tent arrived. The girls, wearing aprons and yellow work gloves, showed they could load the truck as fast as the boys, like packing our toys neatly away for next time. With the tents packed away, there was an opportunity to tease each other. A tub of ice cream appeared, and the kids took turns riding a tiny bicycle. Important life skills for young adults.